So again, we have a couple of our favorites here today on the channel. We have the manager who runs his own little Scandinavian and international crypto hub over there. And then we have Nor, the founder here from Alvi Chain. Again, we were lucky enough to have the chance to host these guys back in August around their private and fair launch. And, it was really exciting to hear about his vision. We ran that over 2 hours. We got to see him, full elf gear. And, his passion really came through on the mic. And it was something that really resonated with me. And, again, it's been so cool to watch the growth of that in the community over the last 5 months. There's a lot of updates we're going to have for you guys in the back half of this AMA, with regards to Alvi, their progress, some of their partnerships that they've secured over that time. But we're going to kick things off, with a little bit more of an introduction here to Green Rabbit, which again, just successfully, congratulations to the team, by the way, and the community over there, not only Alvi, but Gempad and Green Rabbit for a successful hyper launch. I love this concept that Gempad's bringing into the space. So again, really cool to see that you guys were able to nail this one. Low tax on the token. Obviously it's got more of a meme vibe geared around the Chinese Zodiac and the Chinese New Year. So there's going to be staking and farming available. And the thing that I love most is kind of that integration into Alvi's metaverse, which again, we'll let you guys talk a little bit more about that. But as a Call of Duty Zombies player, I was always a big fan of Easter eggs, and I can't wait to learn a little bit more about how you guys are going to integrate that into this one. So, Green Rabbit, they're going to be launching, I believe, tomorrow, if I'm not mistaken. And, it's going to be, again, an exciting time. If they're going to be hosting a VC, I'll definitely be jumping in there with those guys just to hang out, kind of show the support for the team. And yeah, I'll pass the mic over to the manager just to introduce the project in a little bit more detail. But again, congrats on the initial, successful hyper launch, and can't wait to learn more about this one.
Yeah, thank you so much, Maurice. And always a pleasure, of course, joining up on the Caesars place to both have AMAs and also be part of the AMAs. So we always feel welcome your place, and you're a pretty good AMA host. So let's go. In terms of the Green Rabbit, it's a meme token project, like you said, and it originates from the concept of the Chinese Zodiac, a system of assigning a special animal to each year, of course, in a repeating 12-year cycle. So this year is the year of the rabbit, and it's the Chinese year 4720. This is also why we have a total supply in our project of 4.720 billion grab tokens. And according to the Chinese Zodiac, the year of the rabbit is believed to be a time of prosperity, tranquility, and good fortune. So we wanted, of course, to launch on the Alvi chain because we found inspiration also in a Japanese folktale called The Rabbit's Wish. That's about a rabbit who is granted a wish by a god, and in return for saving the god's life, the rabbit uses his wish to ask for the ability to speak, and is then able to communicate with the other animals in the forest, including the elves. So, of course, our team, I've been around Alvi Chain since before launch. I think me and some other lounge were the only one who had AMA with now before the fair launch. So I'm also here, and the team is here to honor Nor, the founder of Alvi Chain, because we think of him as intelligent, compassionate, and hardworking person and a dev, just like people born in the year of the rabbit are thought to be. So the year of the rabbit is often seen as a time of positive change and growth. And we strongly believe that the Alvi chain represents a new hope, a positive change in the crypto space, and also growth for crypto in general. In terms of our logo, the green circle represents trust, and also going into a new bull cycle in the total cryptocurrency market capitalization. Grab is our opportunity to get in the green circle, and also in the green circle, we have thought out exploring the Alvichain metaverse this Easter together with the Green Rabbit for some fun and Easter eggs treasure hunt. So that's going to be a very cool thing. So that is the concept that we chose. And if we look into the team, you see me, the manager, as the founder or creator of this project. And I have a pretty long track record working in the IT industry since the early 2000s. And I've been in the crypto space since 2017. I think I got forced into the crypto space back then because I had to pay Bitcoin on some IPTV channels that I'm a big soccer fan, a football fan. So that's when it started. And I went on the ride, of course, in the 2017, and also fell down on New Year and 2018. So that's why I also started my own private community called the Scandinavian Crypto Pub Talk. You can see that as a safe haven for Scandinavians, where we have big whales in BTC, in ETH, mid-level investors, and also newbies that wants to be educated and learn more about the space, long, shorts, micro projects, long-term projects, gaming projects, blockchain projects like Alvichain. So I'm also having my own little call channel just to keep up and have some structures on what I'm working with. So I kind of do Alvichain, Binance, and ETH there. I've been also a founder of a couple of BSC projects before, and also doing some strategic advisory work for core teams in the crypto project space, because my education is technology, but also I have a master's degree in strategy, innovation, and team management. So that's me. I work with Tom. He's not like fully doxed with full name and full face, but he has contributed as developer in my previous projects, but also other projects together with big people in the space. He's also had good success himself. Example, Baby Cake, which got to 6 million market cap in less than 24 hours in the last bull cycle. And he is also been around for some years, since 2020. I am also honored to have CVI as my community manager. He works in the oil and gas industry for Fiat. He got into crypto DeFi in 2019. Started off with calls just like you guys, finding legit projects. And then he started off as mod in Degens before he actually joined the Moon Nation game. I was one of the top holders there for a very long time. And also the MG CEO has invested in my project now. So we are good friends. He's been with them as admin for over 2 years, and also responsible for positions in the core team and their Discord. And as you see, he has also a good experience with stock market exchanges. I also found David and works with him. He got into also crypto in 2019. And he started off working for a lot of projects, big projects as well, as you see, because you see that he's worked with Axie, Infinity, Pitbull Token, FEG, SafeMoon, Squidworld, Project Onyx, and Katana Inu, Morris, that you know. So his hobbies are gaming, graphic design, songwriting, and video. So a good asset also to the team. And we've had also a good partnership now with Gempad. We did a private sale. We raised nearly 15K BUSD there. We got the last of it in messaging and people funding our dev wallet afterwards. So we did 15K. And my Scandinavian pub is always there for us, of course. And Alvichain is also supportive and will be also supplying us with the metaverse and other stuff. So,
Awesome.
yeah, that's us.
Definitely an impressive team. I obviously we've spent a great deal of time chatting over the probably last year or so, and through Katana, I kind of know that project, so to know David's got the involvement with them, that they've got a cool pedigree as well. So yeah, very impressive team. And I love the concept here. Obviously meme coins definitely seem to be all the rage in 2023. That comboed with utility project that has utility that delivers. So like that's kind of why I really love this AMA, and I'm very bullish on the discussion that we're going to be able to have today, because you guys obviously have more of that kind of memeability, and then you integrate now, and through your partnerships with these strong utility projects, I think there's some really cool potential. So, you could walk us through maybe the token and how you guys are going to set up the staking and the farming, and a little bit about, essentially how you guys are going to sustain that. But for me, I can't wait to jump into that Easter egg side of the discussion, more so the integration into Alvi's metaverse in the future. I think it's around Easter or so.
Yeah, if we're doing Easter eggs, it needs to be the Easter. So then we're in April.
Can I bunny skin when I'm in there?
Yeah. No, in terms of staking and farming, that's on the roadmap, of course, if we'll look into that. Let's see. So we are now in the introduction phase, of course, to the project. We've done the private sale. We've done the contract, KYC. I'm going to do the audit now also at launch. So that's set. I don't see the point of doing audits before we actually launch, because then everything is locked up and good. We're going to launch with the Alv swap. That's kind of Nor's answer to PancakeSwap and Uniswap on the Alvi chain. We're going to do influencer push and some base Telegram AMAs like this one. And Nara is also sending the forms and everything for CMC and CoinGecko. So Alvi chain projects will be able to be shown on those platforms as well. We are also gonna do the farming, pools, and staking. You see, when we have had some growth, and I put it there because I'm not sure which partner we're gonna go with on staking and farming, because Naur does have some plans on it and more pools coming up. We have also another project launching on Alvi chain that will also have staking and farming with stable coins and all the project tokens. Gempad also have staking. So we need to sort out which kind of platform we're going to use, also being supportive of the Alvi chain and project on Alvi chain, because we want to do open collaboration and open innovation stuff with the projects there. So we'll see how it goes. We have allocated like 20% of the supply for that purpose. And we want to have, of course, locks on those staking and farming. I think we're going to do like a month, 3 months, 6 months, maybe a year. Not sure yet. But we want to make sure that the APIs is good. So there might be a minimum and a maximum amount of what people can stake for each wallet. Not to have big whales taking it all away for themselves. And we're going to have more DEX listings, more partnerships. We're going to do collaboration with meme creators and artists. We're going to do social media advertising. And when we've gone through the growth phase and we have to kind of be mature as a token, in crypto terms, that means like 6 to 12 months. We're gonna do more large influencer push. I'm gonna also then have the Alvi Chain Metaverse, of course, in this Easter. We're gonna be on listing for CMC and CoinGecko trending. Maybe centralized exchanges as well. You never know. Though we want to keep everything decentralized, we need to find the places where people want to buy our stuff. We're gonna upgrade the website as well. Get our logo on MetaMask and Trust Wallet, and we're gonna head for the moon. Update the roadmap for long term. Maybe look at some multi-chain bridging as well, because Alvi Chain devs and myself have some experience on it. Update the web page as well to version 3. So I think also we're gonna have a kind of a landing page, not a marketplace, but a landing page where people can show off their meme art and stuff on our homepage. I think that's kind of cool to do.
Yeah, like I mean, I love the I mean, I know there's that big component of like the gallery side of the metaverse there within Alvi. So I like how you guys are planning to go more of the artistic route as well for for Green Rabbit. So APY, APR is something I know that you addressed, and as you've attended different AMAs with me over the year, I know that's something that we always focused on. So I won't go too deep into that. I know you mentioned information will still be upcoming. So obviously anybody who gets in, anybody's in the community, just stay active as the team releases information on those different lockup periods, on what the returns may be, depending on what you lock up. Make sure you pay attention to what the mins and max are when it comes to the staking. And I do want to touch on the whale aspect you mentioned. Super smart. We've highlighted that a few times as a concern when there aren't maximums in place. We've seen it really, potentially hurt some new projects in the past. So I love how you guys are addressing that issue potentially early on. So I'll pass it back to you, and really wanted to now learn a little bit more about how you guys plan on integrating this one into the Alvi metaverse for that Easter egg hunt. Because for me, anything you can do to really engage with your community or make it more of an interactive experience, I find is really good from a branding perspective. So not only is it going to help you guys at Green Rabbit, but there's obviously going to be that huge benefit to Alvi, showcasing the integration side of their metaverse. So I'll kind of give you a little bit more open mic if you wanted to talk to that, and if anything comes up, I'll jump in with a question.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, we're gonna do the metaverse treasury, and the concept of a treasure hunt in the Alvi chain. It's I think it's going to be a fun activity for a number of reasons. And first, it can be engaging, an immersive experience also for investors to explore virtual environments, search for clues and items, and additionally, the element of competition and excitement of potentially finding a prize can, of course, add to the enjoyment of the activity. The social aspect of playing with others can also contribute to the fun, as players can work together or compete against each other to find the treasure. And overall, I think treasure hunts in the metaverse can provide a unique and entertaining form of entertainment for both our investors in Grab, but also for Alvi investors. So I think that incorporating Easter eggs as part of the treasure hunt in the Alvi Chain Metaverse, that's on the roadmap this Easter. And in the context of a Metaverse treasure hunt, I think that Easter eggs will then be hidden with clues in eggs as well, and or items or prices that our investors need to find in order to progress in the hunt for the grand prize, the big egg. I will not disclose what that is. That can be a surprise for weeks and months to come still. So the element of surprise and the challenge of discovering the Easter eggs can add to the enjoyment of the activity. And Easter eggs are often they have a sense of whimsy and playfulness to them, which can further contribute to the fun of the treasure hunt. And I think that fits well in terms also around what we'll build Green Rabbit around, with the woods based on the forktail, everything being a green circle, because now has built a forest. He has castles in there. There will be more than just Easter eggs in there. There will be Alvi chain prizes and also a lot of items, and you can watch your NFTs gallery in there. You can hire stuff in his castles and stuff. Now we'll tell more about that. But I think we're a good add-on then to actually also do something else than he thought of himself. So I talked to Naur about this weeks ago and how it could be done. And his thoughts on this will be that there will be kind of a green rabbit walking around in the woods and putting out eggs. And then it will be up to the people to try to find the correct leads, get some prizes in our token, but also a stable coin, and also then be able to maybe win the big prize. So that's what we have planned. It's on the planning stage. We haven't done any sketches or anything yet, because now it's also been very, very busy, but we're going to get to it for sure.
I love that idea. And again, I remember a project that came out in like 2021 that had the concept of like trying to do real world scavenger hunts or like real world drops. And then you like go and you follow instructions and collect them through adapt to earn points. And I mean, I love that idea. And, as somebody who, obviously remembers back when I was a kid, going to the farm or whatever it may be, like, with your siblings to do like the Easter egg hunts. So yeah, something that is obviously able to touch on that nostalgic aspect for most people. And, it's such a cool concept. I can't wait to see as you guys release more information on that. And I mean, obviously as Alvi continues to showcase what they're building on the metaverse side.
Yeah, because, Noah will talk more about it, but he issued like 1,000 NFTs as well. They're all kind of sold out, but you will be able to go on OpenSea and buy both super rare and unique and common ones. And the plan is that you will be able to connect your wallet in the metaverse. And if you do have a NFT, that will be the avatar also you're using for stuff like this treasure hunt. If you don't have a NFT, I guess you will have a common avatar joining the metaverse and doing stuff around in there. So I think it's going to be huge. It's going to be cool and something completely different than we've seen before.
Definitely agree with you on that. And I know, the thing with Nora and Alvi as well is it's always to me been such an outside the box concept that, it's one that really stuck with me because it was so unique of what they're trying to do. And I definitely think this kind of just is super on brand with, what they stand for. And again, what projects that they're looking to integrate into their ecosystem are trying to build as well. They have to have kind of that unique element about them to really, I think, fit well with what Nora's trying to build over there. So yeah, it's like, honestly, I haven't heard of anything like this except for that one example, real life, which again, I love that idea. It didn't really do what it was able to because, again, that real life component is obviously very difficult to manage when most people spend a lot of time online. So I do like this integration, and especially dropping it around something, like I said, that can bring that nostalgic aspect, like an Easter egg hunt on Easter, is really cool. Timing is very important in this space, and you guys definitely have the timing. It seems like looked at perfectly here.
Yeah, absolutely. And based on now the private sale and pre-sale today, the hyper launch, which you see now on the screen, that we filled 681 elves. I think that's around something more to 30 BNB, I guess. Yeah. So we're pretty happy with that. And the thing is, it's the same rate. If you bought on the private sale with BUSD or you bought today, it's the same rate as launch. So the difference all over is on launch, you have to pay 5% tax on buy. Other than that, nothing is different. No bonuses. So I think that is good as well, because then it's fair for everyone. So we have 5% buy and 5% sell tax, and 2% will then, of course, go to the staking and farming pools, so we keep them sustainable as well. We will have 2% to marketing and 1% to LP. And the tokenomics are being finalized right now, but we have set aside like 10% for future DEXs or centralized ones. We've set aside then 20% for staking and farming. We have also 6% for core team members and admins, mods that will be on board with us the whole time. Those tokens are vested, so they are locked for 90 days. And after 90 days, each week, each kind of team member, both core and admins, mods, will get 10% of what they are allocated. So the core team member have 1% each. The other will share the rest, the 2%. Tom said also now that there might be a good percent allocation for burn, so we have to look into that, what it will be. But I think it's going to be solid and good. I myself have done KYC, of course, with what I see is the only good one out there. It's Azure DeFi. That was a huge process. I had to verify and log into my Twitter, Telegram, LinkedIn, email. I had to show live video interview who I am, also asked and answered a lot of questions. I showed off my ID and everything. So I've never seen that kind of thorough KYC. And I'm very happy with that. And they also kind of secure that it's not public information, because I live in the EU and then we have General Data Protection Regulation, GDPR. So not like the dumbass at PingCell where they post this and that. So I'm very happy with that. In terms of audit, I'm going to use Infocognitos. Both these companies are Gempad partners and they've used them themselves, so I know they are the real shit. So very happy with the process so long. So people, you can be assured that you're in a safe place. I think, a lot of people knows me around the space, and there's no problem with us guys.
Awesome, man. Well, again, I appreciate you walking us through like the taxes and stuff like that and what people can expect on the launch. So, I mean, for me, it's going to be a low cap starting point. People always get excited about that. I love the fact that it's going to be the first official, pre-sale that's going to be kind of launching onto the Alvi chain as well. So, I will actually get you to, for anybody who maybe, didn't check out that post yesterday or didn't read through that Medium article I posted today, maybe pull up on screen and walk people through how exactly they can get set up on AlviChain before I throw the mic maybe to Nor, if you think that's a great transition.
Yeah, sure, man. I will just find it.
I'll send it to you. Just give me a sec. I got it right here handy.
Yeah, I have it.
All right. You're quicker than me. That's not a surprise, though.
Yeah, I still got it in the age of 43, huh?
I'm just slow. I mean, I think Caesar, I think he's in here. He could second that.
Yeah. Well, we are done with the pre-sales. So now it's all about buy and grab on AlviChain, huh? So in order to buy the grab token and grab your tokens, you have to go to LDEX. You will have then a Web3 wallet, both compatible with AlviChain and Binance, because you have to start off that with MetaMask. That's the best one, because Trust Wallet on mobile is not yet supporting AlviChain. I guess my father now is working on that part, and it will come. But you will also need Binance Chart compatible cryptocurrency like BNB or BUSD, which we also used for the private sale. So we have a template here, and you have to start off by, of course, installing the wallet, set up AlviChain and Binance Smart Chain, because at default it's only ETH. Then you have to go to PancakeSwap with the Binance Smart Chain, connect your wallet, search for the wrapped ALV Binance Chain version, put in that contract. You will find it anyways, because ALV has a logo, so you can't miss. You can't go for a scam one, but you can always verify with the contract right there. And then you swap your BNBs into Valve, this one. It will show up like that when you search for it, and it will import from CoinMarketCap. You click on the token, and on the trading page, you will see the current price of the token and the option to swap from BNB or BUSD to Valve. So that's the first step. And then you have to bridge your wrapped ALV to native ALV on their alvibridge.com site. And that's a very easy task and process. It will show up like this. You go from Binance Smart Chain, you are headed to AlviChain, you will see your balance. Okay, how much do you want to transfer of that? And then click transfer, and after just seconds, it will tell you success. And then you're actually moved those tokens over to AlviChain as native coins. Then you have to go to the LDEX on your laptop or in the MetaMask app browser, change your network to AlviChain, add grab, this is our contract, and buy them with your native ALV coins. And since we have 5% tax on buy and sell, you should set slippage in between 5 and 7. Like this. So, and in terms of adding AlviChain to the MetaMask, it's the same process like you did, guys, when you added Crow Network or Binance Chain Network or some other one. Go to the settings, choose network, add network, and then fill in the information, which you see here. That's it. So I know that my granny would have problems with this, but the guys listening in here at Caesars and other stuff should be able to do it. You will find all this information in our Green Rabbit official Telegram group. We have mods 24/7 in there to help you guys out if any questions. We also have rows in there, so if you kind of write /buy or some commands, you will be helped right away. Yeah.
Perfect. I appreciate you walking us through that, because I do find, sometimes like getting people to go out and read it on their own versus just, having a little bit of a walkthrough. So when they maybe go through it on their own a second time, it's a bit easier to understand. And also, because these are recorded, I just wanted to have it so, anybody listening back through who's still curious and trying to figure out how to go through the process, it's going to be a little bit of an easier follow, hopefully, for them in the future too. So thank you so much for doing that for me there, man. And, obviously I'll give you the chance to close out anything else, maybe any community incentives you guys are running for launch, or anything, people should kind of set their reminders for, their schedule for, as you guys kind of get set to launch this onto Alvi.
Yeah, we have a shitload of community contests to kind of engage, but also empower the community, because it's all about that. We want to empower our community the way also it's being done in the Alvi chain community. We're one big family. We love them all, and we welcome everyone. So right now we have Telegram contest, we have Twitter contest, we have YouTube contest. All of them you can win money. They will close up in the end of the month. So not many days left. This weekend I will also set up like a sticker contest where people can actually win or get money for giving us the best stickers out there, both static one and also a live one stickers. We're going to do the same with memes and a lot of stuff. So just to keep the community engaged, and not just that we're paying off some guy in our DMs that don't give a shit about the project or token. We want to keep it in the family.
I love it, man. Community giveaways and, those types of rating or shilling activities I found have been, really instrumental in 2023. I have seen a bit of a shift, in the mentality of holders and some of the people getting more involved, especially on the meme coin side of things. It's definitely kind of shifted back to when I first came into the space in 2021. So, reward the community, reward those that are holding, and I'm sure they're going to, do their part and share it around within their network and get active. So I love to see it.
We're doing that, and also in combination with AI marketing and the traditional ones as well, like AMAs and callers as well, because the good callers out there have also got their eyes on Alvi chain now, and they will be supporting the Alvi chain as well.
About time.
Yeah, that was me. So now my father, the commander-in-chief, can take over.
Well, I wanted to say, it's always a pleasure to chat with you, man. You're very professional at what you do, and I appreciate you coming through. And I will give a big shout out again one last time to the Green Rabbit, that community, and those that chose to jump into the hyper launch there with your partner Gempad. Phenomenal job there, building up a great solid floor, because, you want to start at a low cap as a meme coin, but you also did a great job of like over subbing what you had initially planned. So it definitely shows people are interested, especially on a new chain and a new partner for them. So the floor is transitioning over to, the elf master himself, Nor. So whenever you're ready, man, you can jump on the mic. And yeah, I'm so excited to get an update from you on everything that's been going on within your baby there, Alvi chain. And as I mentioned, last time we had you on was back on November 3rd in that Coin Merge Twitter space, and you dropped that alpha of the upcoming December 10th London meeting, which again yielded quite a big partnership for you. So many exciting things to talk about. You know, you guys are moving around the space in terms of partnerships. You know, you're getting more integration on different launch pads. So again, you know, I think this is still just so early, but you know, you don't sleep, so you get a lot more done than some projects in a short period of time.
Well, thank you so much, Maurice. First of all, I would like to send a big hug to the manager, and I would like to to send him a lot of congratulations. And I'm so happy that the Green Rabbit has such an amazing leader, I will say, and with such a strong connections around crypto. And I'm really, really pleased that you guys nailed the private sale, the pre-sale, everything. I'm really, really proud. And like a side note, um, I'm looking forward for the listing. So you know, I'm going to grab some grab, or I'm going to grab. Just simple, I think. It's really catchy. The ticker is really, really catchy. The logo, I love it, and everything that is structured as tokenomics and everything that you guys done so far makes me really, really proud. So I'm really happy, and I would like to congratulate you, your team, your community, and everyone as well. I'm really, really, really happy.
Thank you, Nor. Great words from you. You're a great leader, and I really respect what you're building and what we are accomplishing together. And for those people listening in now, they have to think about one very important thing. When SafeMoon started off in the Binance chain, BNB was low, and we're paired against ALV, and right now ALV is low. So you have kind of two sides of the story. You have the projects launching on ALV, but you also have ALV itself. And if we don't have too much volume now and then, it doesn't matter, because now we all know that your infrastructure, blockchain, and chain will kind of develop. You will rise up. You will have high market cap, and then every token on ALV chain will fly as well.
Exactly. That's a nice. Yes, exactly. Thank you so much. And I think people can appreciate that every project needs to start somewhere. So I believe that we are on the right path, and I'm really happy that you decided to launch Green Rabbit on Alvi chain. Yeah. Well, I'm going to give you guys some nice updates regarding and some insights that probably not even my community knows. So I will I will not say too much, but you know, just on the limit there to not announce the announcement, because you know it's better to surprise our community members. But I would like to start with this. Well, as the manager said, to access our chain, it's really easy. It's just you need to add your RPCs into your MetaMask. We are using a different, I will say, different DEX, just like PancakeSwap or Uniswap, but it's on our chain. The name is elfsdex.com. And the only way to get access to our chain, you need to cross the bridge. So you need to buy WLV on PancakeSwap or Ethereum or any other centralized exchanges where we are listed, and then you need to cross the bridge. Simple as that. And then you can just jump in. I would like to let you know, guys, that we have some projects on our chain that already did 1,000x, 500x, 250x, and so on. So I'm really looking right now for Green Rabbit, where it's going to go, because everything that it was built on our chain was crazy, and everyone was so happy. They shared on Twitter everywhere. I mean, 1,000x on a bear market is something. So I'm really happy for our investors and people that are using our chain, and I mean it's really I mean I just love it. It's like we are having this feedback for us. For us means a lot. So we are continuing and we are going to grow faster and faster. So I'm really happy that many of you are using AlviChain. So well, 5 months ago I started my first AMA ever, and it was with Cesar Coles. I started with Maurice, with Buck. They are some amazing people. They are really smart. So I think we built a friendship from day one. They love what we built. We love what they are doing. They're helping their community to get into good projects. Yeah. So I would say it's very hard if people from Cesar Coles community doesn't know. It's very hard to get to do an AMA with Cesar, because he's going to look to search to do researches about team, about this, about that. It's really, I mean, you can pay whatever you like. It's not about money. They are doing their own research first, and then if you are accepted, this happened to us. So I can share. So if everything is all right, it's correct, team is there, they can accept you. So I would say it's a they build a trust brand. So this branding, Cesar Coles, it's really trustful in the whole crypto space. Well, let's talk a little bit about Alvi, shall we? I will start with the beginning as well. I mean, 5 months ago, guys, remember, it was amazing. We did an AMA for 2 hours, and we have the passion. We still have the passion, but the problem is that the passion grows too much. So now we have more energy than the first day when we started. So now what we want 1 billion market cap. We had up and downs, but now with our utilities up and running, it's really important to point out that is a must for any other projects that are planning to launch their own idea, to have the utilities ready. Because I remember I shared the screen with Cesar when we started. So I showed him our layer 1 blockchain at that time. We shared a little bit of our metaverse. Right now we have the metaverse, a part of the metaverse. We have it up and running on the website. People can actually join, check, see our NFTs. We are going to add, because we have just a small part for from the whole metaverse. Our metaverse, it's around 65 gigabytes, so it's really big. And we have just a part of 5 gigabytes that we put it on the website to let people test it, run into the forest, check the castles, and probably give us some feedbacks. And we have some feedbacks from our community that is really impressive, and I love it so much. So they told us, why not we should have like a small battlefield on the inside the forest. So I mean, it's a great idea, because our community members are really smart, and they know directly how they can help to make, I would say, our whole project bigger and better. So now we are working to build this amazing battlefield inside the metaverse. because when we started, we used our metaverse just for, I would say, airdrops, collection. I mean, people can be able to collect different NFTs, and they can visit our castles. We have 3 castles, so they can do that. They can see inside the castles different projects that they are renting those castles. They are putting their own ads, their own characters. If they have games, if they have, I mean, like a meme coin as well, they can put a lot of banners around. So it's something really important that we added this feature as well, where people can fight inside the elves forest. So it's really exciting. Well, from our day one, we had our blockchain up and running, but it was on layer 1. So now we did some major improvements of the chain itself. So I will start with the first one. It was 2 months ago. We did the merge with Galandriel. Galandriel is actually the update of the whole blockchain to layer 2. Yeah. So we have done that really smoothly. It was perfect. Now we are MetaMask friendly. We have integrated our blockchain on DEX tools, Gempad, Ave.ai, and I mean DEX screeners. There's a lot where we integrated, but I don't have the whole the whole info. But people can actually track their own projects. So if you're going to DEX tools, you are going to check on your left the list of the blockchains. You can scroll, you can find it directly, Alvi chain, our logo, you push it there, and you can see all the projects built on our chain. It's something that is needed to let creators to have data tracking of their own projects. So now we need, of course, to add the whole chain to CoinMarketCap, CoinGecko. So we did a lot of forms, and I mean, people know already that it's a lot of work just to complete all those forms one by one. But this is how it goes. And the recently update that we did, it was with Galandriel version 2.0, means that we updated the whole chain to another level. So we insert into the chain. We did the whole update was around 1 week or 6 days, something like that. We integrated artificial intelligence inside our chain, which is the biggest update of our project, one of the biggest ones. So I mean, we integrated the AI to let communicate it and to let make his self updates over the time. So us as a developer, we don't need to go and check servers. We don't need to see what we can do. So the artificial intelligence is looking itself how we can improve the blockchain. So he's communicated directly with the servers, and he's doing this upgrade once a month. So it's something really new in crypto. Nobody did it before. So we tested a lot, and the results are really incredible. So we said, I mean, we talked and we said, like, let's go, let's start this madness. We had some developers from Japan, 3 developers from Japan who helped us out, and I'm really happy. We have as well contract checkers, our partners that they are helping us as well. So our team growth over time. If you guys remember, we had like around I would say 6 people in the core team. Now we have 12. We are looking as well to grow more and more and more. And yeah, we are looking for people that are skilled in this area. So why not to drop us an email at info@alvichain.com. Well, I think Maurice knows when I'm starting talking about Alvichain, that will that will go for a few hours. But I will not um, um, uh, I will not keep you too much either, because I need to go to the vet after this. So, but I will give you some key points, some amazing info and updates that we did so far. Well, we have a lot of partnerships. We did a lot of partnerships along the way, and um, the biggest partnership right now is with JP Morgan. It's a banking system, one of the biggest in the world, and um, they will help us out to transit some value from our chain directly to their banks from one side and another, and they will help us out as well with funds to develop and to launch our VR exchange. That will be in collaboration with JP Morgan. We have access at some angel investors from their branch. I'm talking about UK branch in London. So this is more like locally, but we are planning to grow and to add more and more. I will say big names outside the crypto space because they have like different kind of procedures that we need to respect, and we need to go one by one. So right now we are doing some papers, some legal papers with the FCA. With FCA, for those who doesn't know, it's like SEC, yeah. So we are doing this kind of stuff, and I mean, we are really happy to have this opportunity and to be accepted and to let JP Morgan to transit over our chain to track data on our chain as well, because they need to they would like to use it inside their own banking system. So I would say it's one of the biggest thing that happened to Alvichain regarding the partnership so far. So yeah, we had partnership as well, different partnerships with centralized exchanges, with third parties, but this one outside the crypto space, it's different and it's challenging from our point of view, because we need to follow some strict things that they told us to do. So I mean, it's really different, but it's really beautiful as well, because having them as a backup to our project gives us a lot of push up to reach our target, because our target is to reach 1 billion market cap. So this year has to be Alvichain year. So slowly we are getting there. Well, we have as well different challenges inside our community. So one of the challenges that recently our community won is to list on a big centralized exchange. So they won. Now we are waiting to have that centralized exchange. Sorry, to have it back on, because in China is still holiday. So when I'm coming back, we need to give to the Caesar what belongs to the Caesar, isn't it? Because community won, they need to get there. So they won 2 previous challenges as well. So they put me, I mean, they told me to burn for that challenge $800,000 worth of coins. So we did that. After this, they did another challenge. After that, they did so I mean, they are too good. So now we need to give them that centralized exchange that they wanted. Well, what is coming and what we believe that is really, really important to our project is the fact that the VR exchange, when it will be launched, it will be incredible. It will have an impact over the whole crypto space, and it's something that nobody will expect this kind of impact, because it's something new. But I respect that we have people that they love to trade in a traditional way, yeah, over the computer, and probably they do not have the goggles to put it on their face and start to trade. So when our VR exchange will get out, this will be a game changer, not only for the crypto industry, but we are focusing as well outside the crypto industry. Yeah, so I believe it will be a huge, it will make a huge impact. Yes, I mean, over the whole crypto ecosystem. Well, I will let you know that this is like a side note. I will let you know that we tried to buy a centralized exchange. Last week, we had some discussions with the centralized exchange, it was really, really new in crypto. So we wanted to buy it, to add it, because on our point of view, was better to buy directly, because they have like the brand is set. So to us was really, really good to do this this transaction and to add on our ecosystem that centralized exchange. But of course, unfortunately, the prices, was not, we were not like on the same page. So we are waiting probably more. So this centralized exchange that I'm talking about, it's really good. It's really old. Yeah. So we hope that probably next month they can find a way to let us do this. I would say transition, yeah, to add them to our whole ecosystem. But now, I mean, we have our DEX. People can trade. The VR exchange is coming. They will use it. But we are planning to add more and more to our ecosystem. We have currently just one staking pool inside our chain with 40% APR. For those who are interested to join and they would like to have passive income, they can use that that pool. We are planning to launch in collaboration with Contract Checkers, our close friends, and they have an amazing team. I mean, if I could to just, I don't know, to have them in my core team, that would be perfect. But I tried, and they didn't want. I mean, they prefer to work to cooperate like this. But they are so skilled, so smart. So well, we are going to add 9 staking pools. So we're going to add 9 more staking pools with different APR and different locking time. Yeah. Right now we have 1 month locking time. You are going to lock your coins, and you will have an APR of 40%. Then we will have 3 months with 90% APR. 6 months, we are going to double the APRs. We are going to add different kind of rewards as well, not only in ALV. So we are going to add rewards in BNB, in USDT as well, to just keep it a little bit and to cover other cryptocurrencies on our chain. As the manager told us, and he let you know, well, we have a project that is coming on our chain. So he will build, I mean, his own DEX, and is coming with his own pools. This is different from us. So people can do actually staking there as well. It's a good project. It's I mean, 1 year or two in crypto, they are doing amazing. So people can do staking there with them as well. They can use their own DEX if they like. They are really trustful. So I would say you can just go and check them out. We are going to launch it as well on Twitter. Yeah, this amazing news when it will be ready. So I would say soon. Yeah, everything will be ready. Well, this gives us a lot of power regarding the whole Alvi chain ecosystem. To have different projects that are building on top of our chain, and to have different products that are launching on top of Alvi chain. This will reach a lot of users around the crypto space, and I believe that this is the most important thing for a project, to have users, people that are using it, and to have different projects that are joining from outside because they want to have a taste of those 200,000 transactions per second. Because as I said, we are scalable to 100,000 transactions per second. Right now we have a speed like it's a block. It's around 2 seconds, so the speed is really amazing. But with the validators that are coming, the speed will go skyrocketing. So I will say sky is the limit for Alvi chain, and I welcome all of you to join, to try our chain. And don't forget, the only way how to transit is using our bridge. Yeah. So alvibridge.com, this is the only way. So you need to have WLV, which is one of the wrapped version of our main coin. You can find it on Ethereum side, on Pancake. Pancake on Binance Smart Chain side, and then use the bridge, jump to Alvi chain, and go trading. And this will be amazing. You are going to see, because I'm addicted as well to trade on Alvi, because everything is so fast. But not only that, I mean, the volatility, I kind of enjoy it. So it's really amazing. Just to have a look yourself on Dextrons, I think it's really amazing. Well, as Maurice said, we had our meet and greet here in UK in December, so last month. Was amazing. We have met some community members face to face. We discussed. It was really cool, and we are planning to repeat this meet and greet. We are still planning to see if the next meet and greet will be better in Dubai, or to still have one in London with more projects that probably will join us. Some of our partners, I would say, yeah, and people from outside and projects from outside as well. So I believe that it will be very exciting to see and to present the new roadmap as well, because our new roadmap, it will be launched this weekend. So the new roadmap will have the focus on the new roadmap will be around artificial intelligence and AR, so augmented reality, because we are going to finish everything on this roadmap. And I mean, this roadmap is based on VR, yeah, virtual reality. Well, next roadmap will be based on AR, augmented reality, and artificial intelligence. I mean, I still have a lot of news, but one of them is that I would like to prepare my my community for what they wanted, what they won as a challenge. So prepare yourself, guys, because you did an amazing job. I love you so much, everyone from our community, and yeah, they did just an amazing job. So they deserve this. What is coming right now, it's really big. So I will say they will be very happy. So I will say back to you, Maurice. If you like to cover a little bit more about AlbiChain, please let me know.
Yeah, I mean, so for me, the one thing I'll speak to is, utility projects and stuff like that. Typically, the vibe for me is not so much a chart focus, but you put a pretty interesting challenge out to your community a while ago, right? With the market cap that you guys were at, saying like essentially, if you guys are able to rally behind and get this thing moving, we're gonna push another listing for you. And not to my surprise, the community was able to rise to the challenge and hit that milestone that you had set for them. So I mean, I will speak to the fact that, although utility projects are more long-term projects like this, aren't, chart focused for me, it was cool to see that, you guys have an active enough community to really, take that message to heart and deliver. So I wanted to maybe have you touch on that a little bit if possible more.
Yeah. Well, as I said, we started with a challenge, and the challenge was to burn a huge amount of tokens. So they won. They won directly. I mean, in the second day. So I had to burn around $800,000 worth of our coins. Now, no. So after that, we did another challenge, but I don't remember which one was. And then I raised up a little bit the challenge, because they were winning all the time, and I was feeling a little bit, it's like, okay, guys, I give you the challenge, but please allow me a few days, But no, they would do it like this directly, same day or the second day the challenge was complete. So now, because we already contacted a centralized exchanges, one of the biggest centralized exchanges, so a big one. We decided to make this new challenge right now. So they nailed it again, because the listing managers from that particular exchange, he's looking more of 3 points. The first one is community engagement, Twitter, Telegram, and so on. The second one, they are looking at the volume. And the third one, of course, they are looking at the project, they are looking at utilities that we have, and so on. But the first two are the most important. So this was like a directly, I would say, link with our community. Guys, we are going to list there. I know on my side they are going to ask me volume, community engagement, how I'm going to provide them this. So the idea is to create this challenge to reach those two things. So, I mean, our community nailed it. But now they need to keep that until they are going to check us, because they're in holiday, because in China they have they have this end of the year holiday. So we need to keep it a little bit until they say, yes, let's go. I mean, from our side, everything is perfect, is done. So they need a little bit to check up, and that's it. But as we are, and what we have as a feedback from a listing manager is that everything is perfect on their side as well. So yes, those challenges brings the community power inside the project. And we're going to make a new challenge, but after we finish this one, are going to make a huge challenge this time, where the target it's bigger, but the reward is bigger as well. So this keep us really on the right path, and we still have our utilities. People can check, can trade, can stake, can do whatever they like. And meantime, we keep them active, and that helps us as well to get easier in what we propose as a realistic partner in the future as well.
Awesome. So again, with the metaverse integration and some of the Easter egg hunts that you guys have coming up with Green Rabbit, like what else can we expect in the forms of maybe potential partnerships or other things that you guys are scaling up for that type of event?
Well, I know that because of our lovely friend, the manager, put me in contact with a developer from another project that I really appreciate, and they have some amazing products. So we're planning to adopt more of outside projects and to integrate them inside our own metaverse. So as the manager said, the Easter egg, this is really, really cool idea. And because the Easter is near, that will make people really, really happy to find eggs, to see what they can discover inside the eggs. Sorry about that. And other projects, of course, we have many projects that they would like to integrate with our metaverse, but we need to verify them. We need to make sure that the project is good, that our investors will be happy. So we are focusing mostly right now at this point. Sorry. So we are focusing at this point at projects that are already integrated into Alvi chain. So if the project it's good, it's perfect, well, it's easy to integrate, it's easy to put from our side, to ask our developers to add different kind of boxes inside the metaverse, or floating of their own images. We can do many things inside our metaverse, but I would like to add that we have our spots as well for influencers. We have spots that we are renting, where people can rent, can buy as well, part of the land where they can put their own, or they can do whatever they like inside. But as a full development, if a project, if an influencer or someone from our side would like to to join our metaverse, well, we need to put it in directly, I will say, discussion with our developers to make sure that it's what they want and we can integrate them really, really fast. But not only that, the whole metaverse is based on our NFTs. So people, they will need to hold NFTs, our Alvi-Chain NFTs, to be able to see themselves inside the metaverse. So by having this avatar with the NFT, well, they can see themselves. I mean, hands, feet, and everything. I mean, the whole body inside the metaverse. This is a really great approach for those who like to see others as well into the metaverse. As well, we will have a chatting there, a small chat where people can discuss together. So I will say, be careful, yeah, because we never know who the other person is, yeah. And yeah, we will add along the way, but we have already a lot of gigabytes that needs to be added. So when we are going to link it together to the main server, then you can see the whole picture of the elves forest and as well the castles. As a side note, I would like to say that someone said that in the chat, and it was really, really nice, because we are planning to plant 50 trees with every single listing that will happen in the future. So we are planning, someone said in the chat that Alvi-Chain is planning to bring the elves forest into the real world, and this was really amazing. And I can say that we're planning to do this kind of stuff to help the planet, because it's the only one that we have. So by being environmental friendly as a blockchain, and I think it has a positive impact over the world. That is the best way how we can do it. So yes, the whole forest from metaverse, we're going to transfer it step by step into the real world.
Hear me again? Okay, we're back. Yep, we got sound there. So, I mean, that transition, right, is, something I wanted to go back to. We focused a lot on it in August, nor obviously when we spoke, is that, the concept of VR and where it's at right now in the market, and, how far away it may be from, reaching its full potential. So, what have you guys noticed, since you've launched in August in terms of the reception or that that interest in virtual reality and like that futuristic side of the project that still exists?
Well, definitely, I will say the interest is still there, but with crypto, it's something that people are switching so fast from one trend to another, or they don't. There are a few, I will say, that are understanding the whole picture, what we are trying to build, not only us but others that they have this VR project, and games in VR in general. I will say the market with the VR, it's really, really up to blow soon enough, and it's just a matter of time. Just I will say it's because this kind of trending that happens right now today it's I will say is the meme coin. Tomorrow is the staking projects. In a few days we'll see the farming ones, and I mean uh, that is follow as well. But people who know and who understand the whole picture of the VR, it's that everything will happen in VR in few years. So we are just at the beginning. We're on the test fields right now. So why not crypto to be one of um, um, I would say the one of the industries that can embrace VR first. um, at least people can taste it, can try it, can trade it in our case with our VR exchange, and can do everything into the VR. VR, I think it's at the starting stage in crypto, with crypto in general. But once people will understand and they will check it out how cool it is, well, I think we will see a lot of people that will trade, sleep, eat in VR. So it's just a matter of time when this will go into flow. So we are just at the beginning, I would say.
So, like, I wanted to now kind of transition a bit into, I guess, a little bit on the business side, like more so like the I don't want to say corporate because you're definitely not a corporate guy. I know that, and I know you're not exactly the biggest fan of that term, but more on like the real world, like the LLC side, like how do you guys plan to establish? Because, obviously with the goals and the relationships that you're building, like the vision for Alvi is obviously to be around for some time. So how do you guys kind of transition, the business aspect into the real world? Like, just wanted to kind of look a bit into the future here, if you could, for us.
Well, Maurice, I'm like you said, I'm not a fan of this corporate stuff, and I mean, I try to avoid as much as possible, but sometimes is needed, but not for a decentralized project. So um, definitely, we're going to adopt the idea of having a foundation somewhere in a neutral country. So this will help us in the future um, to, to establish some grounds with other corporates entities, because we prefer to don't have the links with the corporate itself, but at one point we need to turn and to find a way and to do it. So at this point, the best, I mean, the best thing that we can do and stay as we are is to build a whole foundation somewhere like Malta, and from there we can be finally a whole entity, and not just myself that I need to do KIC everywhere, because even with JP Morgan, they ask us KIC. They ask me for my team members and a lot of things. So if we had a corporate, that was much easier than to do everything step by step. But I think the best way is to build a foundation and to build it in Malta, and this way um, uh, our grounds are established, so we can work easily in collaboration with other third parties.
with regards to I am just curious a little bit how like the investment side works. If you could maybe walk me through. So when somebody and like if you guys solidify a partnership with somebody in the real world, to either inject like liquidity into the project, regardless of what part it may be, or help build up like your VR decks in the future, like how will I guess a token allocation or I guess a stake in the business or like a profit sharing method work? I'm just trying to figure out how kind of you're paying back creditors over time as they help invest and grow the project.
Well, we are doing some soft contracts over some coins that are, I would say, locked from a period of time. So the soft contract means that the third party and us, we cannot touch them, just a small percentage in a legal manner over the time. So this is the best way how we can work with. But though it's not OTC deal, yeah. So it's a difference. Well, on how we can accept from the real world just by using some banking systems that are there and that we are integrated inside the blockchain itself. I'll give you this example with GP Morgan. They asked us to integrate it with a third party and to go through their own banking system that they have. Means that we need to add as a third party, I think from Transac, because we spoke with them. We're going to add it on our chain, and from their people, they are going to pay with credit card, to sell with credit card, and so on. The swap will be immediately, and it will go through the banking system that is available through JP Morgan. Means that everything goes and comes from to different accounts. We have an account from investments that is used to our products, and that is a part of this system that we integrated inside our chain. So if an investor will need to invest, they would like to invest on our project, I would say, and it's from outside crypto, we can put this, I would say, a bank account from our two, yeah, and we can access together. So we will have like the access on it, both of us, but I cannot take all the money that are on that account. So we need to have the proof to take small amount of money to use it everywhere. So this is the only system that that works for crypto right now. Well, when I will say crypto in general will be more will grow over time, but don't forget, I think, in my own opinion, 70% of the banks in the world are not really happy with crypto and to adopt crypto right away. I'm saying this because crypto is really transparent. So just imagine to have the whole chain and people to check over the whole chain the transactions that probably they are doing something really fishy behind. I'm talking about banks in general, and that can be seen by the public. But there are different banking and banking systems that I would like to tell them like this, that they're actually adopting the crypto to track data inside their own system. So they're two different, but to make it fully and directly that will be very bad for politicians, that will be very bad for, I don't know, millionaires in general. So I would say uh, this refuse is made by people that they don't want to be transparent. I would say, yeah.
Again, I appreciate that. I know it's a bit of a different style of question maybe than we typically throw at you here, but I mean, considering where the project has evolved to in just almost 5 months now, I can't wait to see what the future holds, for Alvi, and again, any partners or future projects and teams that you guys look to, onboard into the ecosystem there. And I guess that kind of brings me to my next point, Nor, which is now, how do you guys provide resources and help new teams or maybe stronger teams from other chains find Alvi and really get set up to be successful and have strong launches coming onto your chain, which obviously puts more you know um, potential hype and potential users in there from seeing that traction.
Well, I would say that um, it's all about exposure. It's all about showing to everyone what we build, what we have, and the results. Because after all, the best publicity and the best way to reach masses is, the best way to reach masses, I would say, the other projects, it's by the results. If the results are positive, I will give you an example, like the projects built on our chain. Like I said, they made 1,000x in beer market, 500x in beer market. So this is just the way how we can use it and put it out there to attract new investors. But there are projects, they have their own chain, they have that in top probably. They can be sometimes jealous over a small project that is going to climb. So I will say, it's slowly. We need to let them know that we are here and we just started. Right now, we have a partnership ongoing with OK Chain. OK Chain is the chain of OKX, the exchange. I mean, those developers from OKX are so humble and so helpful, and they're helping us with bridges, with exposure. They did OKX did an NFT airdrop with Alvi chain, so it's amazing. But we have this developers that are really good, they're helpful, so we are helping as well. But there are some of them that I will not say the name because I have some of them in my chat who are not that happy about Alvi chain doing some amazing numbers with the chain. But I will say, Maurice, I would say that I will get back to what I said before. The only way how to market a project that is out there for 5 months like us is just to market the results and to let people know, look what we built, look how good is everything and is working perfectly. So this is the best way. But we are looking to collaborate with big names in crypto. We have one. Actually, I just got a DM right now from them. So all my admins DM'd me about this. I know, guys. By the way, sorry, I saw the DM. I will go and talk with them. By the way, we have some big names that are coming on Alvi chain. as partners. We are going to expand, and we are targeting top projects in crypto. So to have more exposure and to let people know about our chain, our speed, and everything that we build around it, because we are not just a chain. We have metaverse. We have different cool stuff that are coming as well on roadmap version 2.0. So I will say is wow. Now it's just step by step that we are going to reach to those masses by having partnerships, by uh, uh, different kind of things that we are doing together. But we are planning to expand more and more, and to reach more and more people, to show them our amazing chain and everything that we build.
Oh man, I can't. And I mean, you know what? That's the way sometimes, unfortunately, this space is. You know, success does sometimes breed that jealousy. So again, you know, I know there's a lot of people out there who do support you. I know there's a lot of again launch pads out there who would likely be quite open to integrating Alvi in the future. And you know, I think as you continue to turn more heads and you know make more waves in the space, you guys can really scale up potentially the like some of the integration you get with some of these larger maybe IDO platforms and stuff, you know, to be able to provide larger, you know, a platform for like larger utility platforms. So, I mean, I know it's just kind of getting started. We're still, like you said, it's still in really its infantile stages. If you think about what, you know, Nora's vision is here, if you've ever listened to him in the past. So, it's just really nice again to see, like you said, more and more people are starting to awaken to the potential of Alvi Chain, and you know, obviously, your partnership you guys had back with IMOV about a month or so ago, you know, turned some heads, got some of the callers who are maybe more involved on that side of the fence to see really what you were doing here at Alvi, and again, you know, that cross collaboration I think is going to be a really powerful tool for you to keep in your belt there, Nor. So I'm really excited for the future. I mean, you guys know me around the community. I told you guys I was very bullish on this one back in August, and you know, just watching Nor and the community work over the past 5 months is just really kind of cemented that feeling that I had towards this project. I mean, it takes time. There may be some dips in the chart, you know, here and there, but that's okay. I mean, you know, Nor will say somebody will come along. There's going to always be opportunities for somebody. And, you know, he is somebody who always pushes so hard that, you know, at times, obviously, yes, you do want your chart as a founder to really reflect some of the hard work that you're putting in, because he puts in, you know, countless hours over there. But, you know, the vision and the positivity that I see still, you know, coming out of you, the passion that you still have 5 months in, you know, I love it. It resonates with me. So, you know, keep doing your thing over there, man. And, you know, we're always going to try and support you here at Caesars.
Thank you so much, Maurice. By the way, thank you for the support from the beginning. 5 months when we started. Of course, we have up and downs. I mean, it's crypto, by the way, but we are here to stay. We are here to change something and to become a part of history. So we are hardworking. Sometimes I don't sleep properly. Sometimes I don't eat. It's just because I'm addicted to Alvi. And by the way, Maurice, I would like to show that how your work is so beautifully. When we started 5 months ago and we had our AMA, let's not forget, guys, we made almost 100x at the launch. So you were very lucky to follow Maurice, Buck, and Caesar towards our path to success. So I would say you made it amazing with Alvi, and we are here to prove that we have more to show, and we are going there. It's just one step after another. Thank you so much, Maurice, the manager, Buck, Caesar, and your beautiful community, our amazing community as well. I would like to thank them so, so much. Now I have something really, really fast that I need to slide in, and I would like to schedule more updates from all VChain soon enough. That I hope your community will be impressed as well. Thank you so much.
Awesome. So I know you mentioned that there's a lot of exciting things to come in the future. For anybody who hasn't already, I mean, I think at this point, hopefully, people who understand and are attracted to more long-term projects have already joined the Alvi community. I mean, I don't think at this point in our community, at least, you have no reason not to be in there hanging out and seeing the progression. Even if you didn't get in on the fair launch or on the initial run-up, if you were staying active, because again, it's a concept and a vision that I think is really unique. You would have been able to, again, maybe get in about a month ago, and you already would be setting up quite nicely from then. So again, for people who maybe fudded or thought they were late and then kind of just passed on and then found another project potentially, hopefully this kind of re-engages you to at the bare minimum join the Telegram group, continue along with the journey that Alvi has undertaken, and see the hard work that this team and the founder here puts in on a daily basis. So I will maybe, if it's okay with you, open up the mic to one or two questions. We're a little bit tighter for time. I knew we were going to be here for 2 hours. I even told you and manager the other day we're going to at least be here for 2 hours. So, yeah, I'm excited to maybe get one question in if it's okay, but let me know.
Yeah, Maurice, we are still awake.
Alrighty, we'll get it going here. Oh, my dog's saying hello. Let's see who we got coming on the mic. We'll go to Adam. Adam, you can give it a shot with our question today. I'm just gonna go get my dog ready for his walk. The mic is yours.
Hey, Maurice.
What's going on? Adam, you there?
I'm trying to unmute myself, but Telegram won't let me.
That's okay. We got you.
I have a small question, if I may.
Yeah, I think we lost Adam, so I'll have to wait and see if he joins back in. I just dropped my dog at the door. So, Adam, are you back with us?
Yeah, I'm back. You guys can hear me, right?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so I just have one question. It's about the Alvi chain, enabling it on Trust Wallet. I find it difficult to, so I had to download MetaMask and link my seed phrase to MetaMask to enable it. I just want to know, why is that so? Why is it hard to enable the Alvi chain on the Trust Wallet?
Well, hello, Atom. MetaMask is much easier. They have the RPCs. They let you add new chains. On the other side, Trust Wallet, they let you add some RPCs, but not the chain number. So I will say they didn't fully update the integration of other blockchains out there. So we contact them on GitHub to ask them if it's possible to integrate it directly. So we are still waiting the answer because everything is made on GitHub these days from a developer point of view. So I would say we are just curious why we don't have the, but it's not only us, there are other blockchains out there. So I believe there are some costs or some fees involved. So we're trying to find the answer, yeah, because they don't have many chains. They have Ethereum, BNB, Aave, and I think that's it. So other chains, are using um, uh, other wallets like Token Pocket, or I mean, in China, Token Pocket is one of the best. But with MetaMask, you can do it easily if you like. If not, uh, let's see what Trust Wallet are going to reply to us. So yeah, thank you for the question.
All right, that is nice because I'm usually used to Trust Wallet, not MetaMask.
Yes, yes, I know. We have as well in our community many people that they they like Trust Wallet. I mean, uh, the user interface is better than the MetaMask. I mean, I'm really, I know what you mean. But I mean, for trading, if you are on the phone, you can use uh, other wallets than Trust Wallet until we are going to see how much they will ask us to integrate the chain there, because everything is possible in crypto. Thank you so much.
Yeah, I get it now. Okay. That'll be all from me, Maurice. Cheers.
Awesome. Thanks so much, Adam, for jumping in. And again, do want to give the team here a bit of time to close out. We do have another AMA coming up at 7 p.m. So I'm going to start my transition here by saying, first and foremost, Nor, always a pleasure getting to chat with you, man. I love your passion. It's really refreshing to see the toxicity of this space hasn't changed your passion and your energy level over this 5 months. I will say, it's definitely nice to see your vision is one that I really believed in from the start, and I'm happy to see that the support you continue to get is just growing. Passing it back to Green Rabbit, obviously, with the manager leading this one, he's got a great pedigree and a good kind of group of individuals supporting him on the project. A successful hyper launch through Gempad, which is again great to see. I love the kind of unique features those guys are building up on that platform. And, for anybody who maybe didn't get in, definitely check out the mediums in terms of how to jump in and, integrate Alvi chain into your MetaMask or your different wallets. But, definitely one to keep your eye on. Alvi has been making some waves around the space consistently for a few months. They just signed that big deal and there's a lot more to come. So, I'm going to be active. You guys see me now that I'm able to actually comment and type again in the Alvi community. It'll be fun. I can kind of hang out a bit more and join some VCs again as I used to. But yeah, I'm going to throw it over to the team here from both projects just to officially close out. But what a great chat, guys. I always love having you both on.
Thank you so much. That was impressive. I'm really really happy that we find you well, and your community is growing. It's amazing. Thank you guys so much. From day one, you supported us, and we're going to push Alvi to top 10. So I know that will not be easy, but I mean, Alvi is our baby. So let's go. Thank you so much, everyone. If you like to use our chain for trading and everything, don't forget we have a lot of RPCs. You can go on our website, explore, and you have any other RPCs if you like, and you can join. Safe trading. Don't forget, as any other blockchain, verify the team, check their Telegram and everything there to make sure that the project is good. So happy trading. Thank you so much. Love you all. See you next time.
Yeah, and for my part, everyone, I just want to say grab this opportunity on both the Green Rabbit project, but also other projects building on AlviChain and AlviChain itself, because it has a bright future. You are one of the earliest adopters. If you're kind of purchasing Alv, they have good staking. More pools are coming up, so you can stake for 1 month, 3 months, 6 months, a year, and you can double up your tokens and know that in a year it's going to be worth a lot more and you have doubled up. So early adoption, this is key. Yeah, so grab this, grab it with both hands, and welcome to both our communities for a good run and a very bright future for us all. Thanks.
Awesome. Well, again, both of you, Nor jumped out. That's okay. Manager, I was just waiting till you went till I said officially my farewells, but I wanted to say thank you guys both for coming here.